Have you ever felt that unsettling sensation of numbness or tingling creeping down your legs? If you're over 60, maybe you've noticed it becoming more frequent, interrupting your walks, disturbing your sleep, or simply making daily life uncomfortable. Many seniors quietly assume it's just another unavoidable part of aging. But what if it's your body urgently telling you something is missing? The truth is, numbness in your legs often signals a serious vitamin deficiency that's incredibly common. In adults over 60, ignoring this subtle warning can lead to worsening discomfort, loss of mobility, and even lasting nerve damage. But here's the good news. By adding just a few simple vitamins into your daily routine, you can quickly restore feeling, improve circulation, and get back to enjoying life without worry. Stay with me, because in this video, I'll show you exactly which vitamins you need right now to end the numbness and reclaim the comfort you deserve. Have you ever been walking through the house and suddenly felt your legs go numb, almost like they just shut off for a moment? It's easy to shrug it off, especially if you're past 60, and think, well, I guess this is just part of getting older. But the truth is, numbness isn't something we should ignore or accept as normal. It's your body's way of raising a red flag. As we age, it's true that our bodies change. Joints ache a bit more, energy dips, and our muscles may not recover as fast. But numbness in the legs isn't a natural part of this process. It often signals that something deeper is going on, something we can actually do something about. You wouldn't ignore a smoke alarm in your house, right? Think of this as your body's version of that. What's tricky is that this numbness tends to sneak in quietly. It might start as a slight tingling when you sit too long, or a strange pins and needles feeling after a short walk. And because it doesn't hurt like a sharp pain would, many people just live with it, slowly adjusting their lives around the discomfort. But small symptoms today can become big problems tomorrow. This is why it's so important to talk about this now. Before that, numbness becomes something more serious, like a fall due to weak legs, or trouble walking even short distances. The sooner we listen to these signals, the easier it is to turn things around. And in many cases, the fix is surprisingly simple. So let's dig a little deeper into what your body might be trying to tell you, and why paying attention now could make all the difference for your future comfort and independence. Imagine if your legs could talk. What would they say when they start to feel numb or tingly? It might surprise you, but those strange sensations are often your body's quiet way of asking for help. It's not just about discomfort, it's communication. And like any good conversation, the earlier we listen, the better we can respond. That numbness you're feeling could be your nerves struggling to send signals properly. Or maybe your circulation is slowing down, not bringing enough oxygen and nutrients to the lower part of your body. It's almost like a traffic jam inside your legs, signals trying to get through. But something's blocking the way. Your body doesn't want to alarm you, but it does want your attention. This is especially true after 60, when nutrient absorption naturally slows down. Even if you're eating well, your body might not be getting or holding on to what it needs to keep everything functioning smoothly. That little tingling might be the first sign of a vitamin imbalance that could soon affect your balance, mobility, or even your independence. Think of it like your car's check engine light. It doesn't mean the engine has failed, but it's warning you that something needs tuning up. The same goes for your legs. Numbness is often reversible, but only if you act early. And the solution doesn't have to be complex or scary. In fact, in the next topic, we're going to explore what might be behind these signals and why your nerves and blood vessels depend so much on just a few key vitamins to stay healthy. You might be wondering, How do vitamins have anything to do with the strange feelings in my legs? The answer lies deep inside your body's communication system, your nerves. These nerves run like electrical wires from your spine to your feet, constantly sending messages. But just like any system, they need maintenance, and that's where certain vitamins play a key role. When your body lacks essential nutrients, especially after 60, these nerves start to struggle. They can't transmit messages as clearly or quickly. You might feel this as tingling, numbness, or even a burning sensation in your legs and feet. This isn't just random. It's a signal that the insulation around your nerves is wearing thin, and without enough vitamins, the damage can worsen. At the same time, your circulation might also be slowing down. Poor blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your legs. Imagine trying to water a garden with a clogged hose. The flowers will start to wilt, no matter how much water is in the tank. That's how your legs feel without good circulation and proper nutrients. The most common culprits behind these issues? Deficiencies in specific vitamins that help protect your nerves and keep blood moving freely. Unfortunately, these are the same vitamins that become harder to absorb with age. So even if you're eating right, your body might still be missing what it needs. But here's the encouraging part. Once you identify what's lacking, you can start nourishing your body in the right way. In the next sections, we'll talk about the top vitamins your nerves are begging for and how they can bring relief you didn't think was possible. Vitamin B12 is like a superhero for your nervous system, but it's one that often goes unnoticed. Especially after age 60, this powerful vitamin helps build the protective coating around your nerves, kind of like the insulation on an electrical wire. Without enough B12, those signals between your brain and legs can get weak or scrambled, leading to that familiar tingling or numbness. What makes B12 so tricky is that it hides its deficiency well at first. You might just feel more tired or notice a little dizziness here and there. Then slowly, that creeping numbness in your legs begins, and most people don't connect the dots. But B12 deficiency is extremely common in older adults, mainly because our stomachs produce less of the acid needed to absorb it properly. And here's the part that really matters. If left untreated, low B12 can lead to permanent nerve damage. That's why it's so important to catch it early. The good news? Restoring B12 levels through food or supplements can often reverse the numbness completely if done soon enough. Foods like eggs, fish, and dairy are rich in B12, but many older adults still need a little extra support. There are also B12 supplements available in different forms: pills, sublingual tablets, even injections for more serious cases. The form you need depends on how well your body can absorb it. But what's most important is simply knowing that this one vitamin can make such a big difference in how your legs feel day to day. Up next, let's talk about another vitamin that might surprise you. Not for your bones, but for how it helps your blood reach every corner of your body. When you think of vitamin D, you probably think of bones. And that's true. It's essential for keeping them strong. But there's something many people don't realize. Vitamin D also plays a big role in how your blood flows. And when blood flow slows down, your legs are often the first to feel it, through heaviness, tingling, or numbness. Vitamin D helps your blood vessels stay flexible and responsive. Think of it like oil in a machine. It keeps everything moving smoothly. When your body doesn't have enough, those vessels can stiffen and circulation gets weaker, especially in the lower parts of your body. Less blood means fewer nutrients and less oxygen reaching your nerves, which makes them even more vulnerable. Now here's the challenge. After 60, Your skin doesn't make vitamin D from sunlight as efficiently as it used to. And unless you're eating fatty fish or fortified foods every day, chances are you're not getting enough from your diet either. That quiet leg discomfort you're feeling might be tied to a silent vitamin D deficiency. Luckily, this is an easy fix for most people. Low-dose vitamin D supplements are widely available and can make a noticeable difference, not just in bone health, but in how your legs feel when you walk, sit, or sleep. Sometimes just a little extra support can help your blood carry the relief your nerves have been waiting for. But vitamin D doesn't work alone. There's another unsung hero that helps support circulation and protect your legs. And you'll find out about it in the next topic. Vitamin E might not get as much attention as some other nutrients, but it quietly plays a major role in how, well, your legs feel, especially when it comes to circulation. This vitamin acts like a bodyguard for your blood vessels, protecting them from damage and keeping them open and flexible, so blood can move freely down to your feet and toes. When blood flow improves, your nerves get more oxygen and nutrition, helping them stay healthy and responsive. That's why people with good vitamin E levels often report better feeling in their legs, less coldness in their feet, and fewer pins and needles moments. It's not a flashy vitamin, but it works behind the scenes where it really matters. Vitamin E is also a powerful antioxidant. That means it helps fight off the tiny bits of damage that build up in our bodies over time, especially damage to nerves and blood vessels. Think of it as cleaning the windshield of your car on a foggy morning. Everything becomes clearer and flows better. You can find vitamin E in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and even avocados. But if your diet doesn't include those regularly, gentle supplement might help fill in the gaps. The key is not to overdo it, just enough to keep your body protected and your circulation flowing. Now that we've looked at the key vitamins involved, let's talk about how to safely get them into your routine without overwhelming your body or your schedule. Now that you know which vitamins your legs are craving, the next step is figuring out how to get them safely and effectively. The truth is, more isn't always better. Taking too much of certain vitamins can be just as harmful as not getting enough. That's why balance and consistency are key when adding supplements to your routine. Start with a conversation with your doctor or a trusted healthcare provider. A simple blood test can show if you're low in B12, D, or E. From there, they can guide you on how much to take and what form is best for you. Some people absorb pills just fine, while others might need drops or even shots for better absorption, especially with B12. If you prefer to go the natural route, focus on adding foods that are rich in these vitamins to your meals. Eggs, leafy, greens, nuts, fish, and fortified cereals can all help replenish your levels. And don't forget a little sunlight each day, when possible. It's still one of the best sources of vitamin D, even in small doses. For supplements, look for options that are made for seniors or labeled as mature support. These often come in easier-to-digest forms and with the right dosage in mind. Avoid megadose formulas unless specifically recommended. Your goal is steady support, not a sudden overload. Once you begin this new routine, give your body time. The benefits can sneak up gently. Maybe one morning you'll notice your legs feel lighter or the tingling doesn't show up like it used to. And that's just the beginning. Next, we'll talk about what kinds of changes you might see in the weeks ahead. So, what actually happens once you start giving your body the vitamins it's been asking for? The good news is, you don't have to wait long to feel a difference. Within a few weeks, many people start noticing small but meaningful improvements. Less tingling at night, steadier legs during walks, and even a warmer feeling in their feet. These changes might feel subtle at first, like a gentle turning of the dial. Maybe you'll realize you're not shifting positions as often when watching TV, or your legs don't fall asleep so quickly during car rides. Those little victories matter. They're signs that your nerves are healing and your circulation is improving. The beauty of this process is that it's often cumulative. The longer you give your body what it needs, the more progress you can make. Over time, you might notice that you sleep better, walk more confidently, or simply feel more connected to your body again. It's not a miracle overnight fix, but it is a real path to long-term relief. It's also empowering to know you're doing something proactive for your health. That feeling of numbness or frustration no longer controls you. You're taking control. And the better your legs feel, the more energy you'll have to enjoy the activities and people you love. But most importantly, this journey reminds us that age doesn't mean giving up comfort or mobility. In fact, the final piece of this puzzle is about reclaiming more than just sensation. It's about reclaiming confidence and connection with your life. Let's talk about that next. It's easy to feel alone when your body starts acting in ways you don't understand. But if your legs have been feeling numb, tingly, or weak, know this: you're not the only one. Millions of people over 60 are dealing with the same quiet frustrations every day. And just like you, many are finally learning that there's something they can do about it. The journey to restoring sensation and strength in your legs doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with a little knowledge, a few daily habits, and the decision to listen to what your body has been trying to say. When you do that, you're not just easing a symptom, you're rebuilding trust in your own body. You deserve to walk confidently, sleep peacefully, and enjoy time with your loved ones without being distracted by discomfort. These aren't just small victories. They're pieces of your life that you're getting back, and that's something worth celebrating. So whether you're just starting out with a few supplements, adjusting your meals, or planning to talk to your doctor, remember, this is your step toward reclaiming comfort and freedom. And you're not walking this path alone. Every step forward is a win. If this helped you understand your body a little better today, take a second to subscribe to the channel. And hey, leave a comment telling us your age and what changes you've noticed in your legs lately. You never know who you might inspire just by sharing your story.